A Colorado police officer accused of putting a handcuffed woman in a parked police car that was then hit by a freight train did not know the car was parked on the tracks. While evidence will show Officer Jordan Steinke stood on the railroad tracks during a night traffic stop.
Welcome everyone, I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations, and always record the police because that's the only way we can hold them accountable, by shining the light of transparency and making sure the world knows their daily criminal, predatory policing behavior. This story out of Denver, Colorado. Now, this is insane. Now, police supposedly have very keen observation skills that they are trained to have that are supposed to be way better than you or I. Yet in this video, a Colorado police officer is accused of putting a handcuffed woman into a parked police car while that parked police car was on the railroad tracks. Lo and behold, it was hit by a freight train. But the keen observation of the police officer, her name is Officer Jordan Steinke, or Steinke, she didn't notice that the police car was parked on train tracks, claiming, oh, it was dark and I couldn't tell. There's a freaking sign I'm going to show you in a minute. This is crazy. And it's also reprehensible. It severely injured. The lack of observation skills severely injured the woman who was handcuffed in her car. Severely. Traumatic brain injury and many other injuries. You know why that police officer, Jordan Steinke, didn't notice the train tracks? Possibly. Or she didn't care. She was just there anyway. Probably number one, because she's so freaking focused on making sure she finds someone to arrest. And also, rules for thee, not for me. The police officer may have seen those train tracks and thought, hey, I can park anywhere the hell I want.
I'm King Kong, bitch! I'm a police officer. You can't touch me.
Well, the train sure as hell touched the prisoner. Check out this video.
A Colorado police officer accused of putting a handcuffed woman in a parked police car that was then hit by a freight train did not know the car was parked on the tracks. Well, at least that's what the officer's lawyer said in court Monday. While evidence will show Officer Jordan...
Pause. What is that you see there, ladies and gentlemen? Is that the universal symbol of train tracks and bright white sign right there? And all the spotlights and everything they have all over the place? This is either willful, that the police officer put that car there on purpose, thinking, it's okay, I'm an officer, I can park it anywhere, including on train tracks, or she wasn't completely incompetent, and either way, it's criminal. Continuing.
On the railroad tracks during a night traffic stop in September of 2022, she did not know that an officer she was assisting had parked his patrol car on the tracks. Now the woman inside, Yareni Rios-Gonzalez, suffered extensive injuries, including a traumatic brain injury. Lawyers accused that the tracks were completely flush with the road, nothing to trip over, and there were no illuminated crossing signs or gates at the railroad crossing in the rural area. Just two reflective signs on either side of the track.
I guess that's not enough to have regular old railroad signs that you and I, without our keen sense of observation and deep training that we would have gotten at the police academy, somehow we can navigate those, but a trained police officer can't. And instead of just admitting, yes, I screwed up, there were train tracks there and I screwed up, or I was so focused on making sure I can find a criminal today and arrest someone, I wasn't paying attention. But instead, she's pleading not guilty, or she pled not guilty and is trying to get off of this.
Others noted that the officer had walked across the train tracks several times during the incident, including when she escorted Rios-Gonzalez to the patrol car after arresting her. Now there is no jury for this trial, which is set to end on Friday.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And the police officer walked back and forth over the track several times. I will keep you up to date onto the story. If Officer Jordan Steinke is in fact found liable, which from all the evidence that I've heard, sounds like she is. Please put your comments in here. Helps the algorithm. And there's a whole bunch of shadow BANNNNNING going on with my videos. And from this place, you witness these reports. Please comment, please share, please like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you. Let's get the word out to even more people so we can hold police accountable and change the predatory nature of police culture throughout the United States of America, once and for all. I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations, and I appreciate you.